Greetings, everyone. Remember, you have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. Rightly said by Louise L. Hay, believe in yourself. That is the message that we encounter constantly in books, television shows, superhero comics, and common myths and legends. We are told that we can accomplish anything if we believe in ourselves. Of course, we know that's not true. We cannot accomplish anything in the world simply through belief. However, we know that believing in yourself and accepting yourself for who you are is an important factor in success, relationships, and happiness, and that self-esteem plays an important role in living a flourishing life. It provides us with belief in our abilities and the motivation to carry them out, ultimately reaching fulfillment as we navigate life with a positive outlook. Various studies have confirmed that self-esteem has a direct relationship with our overall well-being, and we would do well to keep this fact in mind. So, what exactly is the meaning of self-esteem? You probably have a good idea, but let's start from the beginning anyway. Self-esteem refers to a person's overall sense of his or her value or worth. It can be considered a sort of measure on how much a person values, approves of, appreciates, prizes, or likes him or herself. According to self-esteem expert Morris Rosenberg, self-esteem is quite simply one's attitude towards oneself. He described it as a favorable or unfavorable attitude towards the self. Where does self-esteem come from? Our self-esteem evolves throughout our lives as we develop an image of ourselves through our experiences with different people and activities. Experiences during childhood play a particularly large role in the shaping of self-esteem. When we are growing up, our successes, failures, and how we were treated by our family, teachers, coaches, religious authorities, and peers all contributed to the creation of our self-esteem. Childhood experiences that contribute to healthy self-esteem include being listened to, being spoken to respectfully, getting appropriate attention and affection, having accomplishments be recognized and mistakes or failures be acknowledged and accepted. Childhood experiences that may lead to low self-esteem include being harshly criticized, being physically, sexually, or emotionally abused, being ignored, ridiculed, or teased, being expected to be perfect all the time. People with low self-esteem were often given messages from parents, teachers, peers, or others that failed experiences, for example, losing a game, getting a poor grade, etc., were failures of their whole self. Some more factors believed to influence our self-esteem. These include genetics, personality, life experiences, age, health, thoughts, social circumstances, the reactions of others, comparing the self to others. An important note is that self-esteem is not fixed. It is flexible and measurable, meaning we can test for and improve upon it. That's great. Self-esteem and psychology. Now, self-esteem has been a hot topic in psychology for decades. What self-esteem is, how it develops or rather fails to develop, and what influences it has kept psychologists busy for a long time. And there's no sign that we'll have it all figured out anytime soon. While there is much we still have to learn about self-esteem, we have at least been able to narrow down what self-esteem is and how it differs from other similar ideas. Self-esteem versus self-concept. Self-esteem is not self-concept. although self-esteem may be a part of self-concept. Self-concept is the perception that we have of ourselves, our answer when we ask ourselves the question, who am I? It is knowing about one's tendencies, thoughts, preferences and habits, hobbies, skills and areas of weaknesses. Put simply, the awareness of who we are is our concept of ourself. Self-esteem versus self-image. Another similar term with a different meaning is self-image. Self-image is similar to self-concept in that it is all about how you see yourself. Instead of being based on reality, however, it can be based on false and inaccurate thoughts about ourselves. Our self-image may be close to reality or far from it, but it is generally not completely in line with objective reality or with the way others perceive us. Self-esteem versus self-worth. Self-esteem is a similar concept to self-worth again, but with a small difference. Self-esteem is what we think, feel and believe about ourselves, wherein self-worth is more global recognition that we are valuable human beings worthy of love. Let's look at self-esteem versus self-confidence. Self-esteem is not self-confidence. Self-confidence is about your trust in yourself and your ability to deal with challenges, solve problems, and engage successfully with the world. As you probably noted from this description, self-confidence is based more on external measures of success and value than the internal measures that contribute to self-esteem. One can have high self-confidence, particularly in a certain area or field, but still lack a healthy sense of overall value or self-esteem. Self-esteem versus self-efficacy. Similar to self-confidence, self-efficacy is also related to self-esteem, but not a proxy for it. Self-efficacy refers to the belief in one's ability to succeed at certain tasks. You could have high self-efficacy when it comes to playing basketball, but low self-efficacy when it comes to succeeding in math class. Unlike self-esteem, self-efficacy is more specific rather than global, and it is based on external success rather than internal worth. Self-esteem versus self-compassion. Finally, self-esteem is also not self-compassion. Self-compassion centers on how we relate to ourselves rather than how we judge or perceive ourselves. Being self-compassionate means we are kind and forgiving to ourselves, and that we avoid being harsh or overly critical of ourselves. Self-compassion can lead us to a healthy sense of self-esteem. Having said this, I would like everyone to look forward and tune on to the second part of self-esteem. Thank you.